What's up, guys? Welcome to the thing I haven't told anyone about until tomorrow when I present at the BSCAI Tech Virtual Summit. It's going to be 8:05 Pacific Standard Time on July 15th. So if you're seeing this beforehand, I'm going to post this right now. It's currently 11 o'clock pretty much on the 14th. I'm going to be talking about what I've built for the past couple months that I haven't shown anyone. This is the first time that I'm showing anyone this, and it's in this group. And I want to thank you guys for being a part of this group so you can see it first. So essentially, this is what I've developed for my own company. It's called hyperstacking. The focus of hyperstacking is layering all the tools, all the software in all your departments into one place with a brain on top that learns your company, it learns the patterns, it tells what to do, and it allows you to build things that are branded to your company. It can send emails that obviously you're directing. It's human directed, but it can build, and it's an intelligence, and it's easy to use, most importantly, which is what I wanted. I made this because my co-founder and other employees on our team, I wanted them to get into using AI coding agents, which is just simply talking into AI like ChatGPT, and then it goes and codes for you. It can do things for you. That's what this has attached to it. Now, where I'm going to be building this out essentially is helping companies build this out in specific departments first. But once you can get all of these built out, it's called your hyperstacking, right? You're stacking different departments, different softwares, right? And it's all connected together in a company brain or a knowledge base, essentially. If you haven't heard of the software Obsidian, it's like an Obsidian type knowledge base where the brain's connected, all the departments are connected, right? So if I ask a question to it, for example, hey, I want you to go tell me how many accounts have I closed that have been above 25% in profit margin from phone call leads versus form leads. Tell me the difference. Tell me how many I've closed in the past 2 months. What's more profitable for me when I close phone calls or when I close form leads? Then that's going to tell me how I have been out on if I'm going to increase my spend in phone leads or increase my spend in maybe SEO, right, to get more form leads. Or maybe I'm thinking about it differently. There's different ways I want to go about the adjustments. But point is, you have the data. The hardest part to me is getting the correct data and then making action off of it. The example that I just said, imagine having to go and actually do that yourself. You would have to go into the sales department, you'd have to go into the finance department. You would have to see the profit margin that you have for every single one of those accounts that you've closed recently. Then you would have to go to the marketing department, probably the sales department. You would have to see, okay, out of those, like which of these came from phone call, which of these came from form. Point is, it's a lot of different information across different departments. This gives you the ability to find that information in seconds. This is not going to take a day to find, right? Imagine you told an employee, can you go find that? They could spend 3 hours, right? If you're paying the employee $25 an hour, right? Boom, there you go. That's $75 out the door. Or you can get it in seconds. That's the power of this. That's why I built this. You can do it for any department, for your whole company. It can build things. It can build SOPs. It could build standardized. It could build emails. It could really develop automations if you wanted to. It has the ability to do whatever you want. So that's why this is so cool to me, is because it's bringing the true power of AI simplified for cleaning business owners, but making you 10 times more powerful. So I'm going to be talking about this at BSCAI tomorrow. I'm going to start posting about it on LinkedIn. Right now, I'm specifically just introducing it. It's kind of a big concept, but broken down in smaller pieces, it can make it a lot more digestible and a lot more clear. So essentially the company brain, I call it Matus, and Matus is what you're talking to. You can use a talk to brain if anyone's used Whisper. I'm big on Whisper Flow. I like talking, speech to text. This has that feature. It has Whisper built in. So all you're going to do is just tap talk to brain. You talk to it. It automatically sends, and then it does whatever you ask it to do. It can find information, talk to you about your business, and tell you about anything in any department. This is what we use in Bigly Clean, and this is what has put us ahead, I believe, of all the other cleaning companies. I think we're at the cutting edge, and I'm looking to bring all the other cleaning companies with me. And because you join the school group, you get early access now, seeing basically what this is. You can go to the website. It's just www.hyperstacking.com. You can get a full idea of how it looks here. Look, check out this. This is an example of an automation that we built because we were losing accounts. So I told it, hey, Matus, we're losing accounts. Can you build us something that warns us while we still have them before the notice comes? What it does is it goes and pulls the signals. It checks, like in the past, what happened to our company when we lost accounts before. Were there certain patterns that came up? If they did, what were they? Then it weighs them right into a health score. It understands, okay, how can I build like a score essentially that I'm scoring these clients on to tell you how healthy they are? Then the score can go and change between clients depending on how healthy you are. And then it flags me before something happens. So it flags me before I get the notice that the customer is leaving. This is just one automation that I built out right with Matus. So this is the system. Feel free to check it out, guys. If you have questions, put it in the school group. I'm going to be talking about this a lot more. Essentially, I'm going to start building this out for companies, white label. I'm going to do that because my vision for this is essentially in the future building this out for all commercial cleaning companies across the U.S., right, where it'll be at a lower subscription fee. Anyone's going to have access to this and be able to change the game for the cleaning company. But first, what I need to do is really develop the platform. And to do that, I need to get good structure from really solid companies. So that, of course, I'm looking to work with companies and white label it and build it just for them. In the future, it's going to be structured so that anyone can use it, but it's not going to be as malleable for your own business. So that is where this is, hyperstacking.com. Check it out and be talking about it at BSCAI tomorrow. This is a sneak peek. If you have anything you want to ask, you can shoot me a DM, post it in the group so other people can add on to it. Hey, ask about one feature, ask about another feature. That'll be good for conversation. If you have anything private, if you're interested in booking a call and you think your company could be a good fit, I'm happy to chat. I am going to be very, very selective with the companies that I build this out for because it's going to take a lot of time. And I'm going to be transparent. It's going to be expensive too. I'm going to charge a pretty penny for this because it is going to take a lot of time for me, and because the product is just so valuable.